Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The latest episode of The Young and the Restless, Lion R, on Friday, February 28, delivered a mix of mystery, tension, and emotional revelations. Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, found themselves working together to solve a puzzling riddle, while Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, faced a wave of frustration over unsettling news. Here's a detailed breakdown of the drama-filled episode. The episode kicked off at Society, where Billy Abbott bid farewell to Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, following their enchanting Paris trip. Despite the romantic getaway, Billy's mind was preoccupied with unraveling the mystery surrounding Phyllis. Determined to get answers, he vowed to dig deeper into her recent actions. Sally, meanwhile, joined Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, at her table, where the two women exchanged updates. Sally expressed her support for Billy's new business venture, acknowledging that Phyllis was an integral part of the deal. Despite her reservations, Sally admitted that Billy and Phyllis made a strong team professionally. Audra opened up to Sally about her growing bond with Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, and Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, revealing that she was beginning to feel like part of their family. Sally was visibly moved by Audra's emotional vulnerability and her evolving perspective on relationships. The conversation took an intriguing turn when Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, made an appearance. Audra introduced Holden to Sally, but quickly made it clear that she wanted to return to her private discussion. Sally's curiosity was piqued, prompting Audra to explain her history with Holden. She revealed that they had met in Los Angeles and that Holden had once posed as Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, when he first arrived in Genoa City. Audra admitted that she hadn't immediately disclosed her past connection to Nate, but had eventually come clean. However, she hinted that she had downplayed the intensity of her relationship with Holden, hoping to keep the past buried. Audra expressed her desire for Holden to return to LA soon, leaving Sally to ponder the complexities of Audra's love life. Over at Crimson Lights, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, confided in Daniel Romolotti Jr., Michael Graziati, about his sleepless night filled with what-ifs. Nick's concerns about Sharon and Phyllis continued to grow, as he couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. He pointed out the numerous red flags, including the fact that both women had gone missing and reappeared with suspiciously similar excuses. Daniel initially brushed off Nick's worries, suggesting that he might be overthinking the situation. However, as Nick elaborated, Daniel began to see his point. Both Sharon and Phyllis had contacted their loved ones using burner phones after claiming to have lost their real ones. Additionally, Phyllis had only reached out to her daughter, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, while Sharon had Nick communicate with Maria Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and Faith Newman, Ray Lancaster, on her behalf. Daniel also mentioned that Summer had shared Phyllis's reluctance to let Billy know about her business dealings or her out-of-town trip. When Billy arrived, Nick and Daniel attempted to reassure him that the situation with Phyllis was merely a misunderstanding. However, Billy wasn't convinced. He revealed that his repeated calls to Phyllis had gone unanswered, leaving him frustrated and suspicious. Nick and Daniel suggested that Phyllis might have lost her phone, but Billy sensed that they were withholding information. After some prodding, Billy learned that Phyllis had supposedly traveled out of town to work on undisclosed business deals. This revelation infuriated Billy, who felt betrayed by Phyllis's secrecy. He stormed off, vowing to continue calling her until he could put a stop to her mysterious activities. Meanwhile, Sharon and Phyllis found themselves in an abandoned psychiatric facility, waking up snuggled together on a sofa. The two women quickly pulled apart, their mutual disdain evident. Phyllis expressed her need for coffee, and as if on cue, a nearby coffee machine sprang to life. Sharon, still wary of being drugged, hesitated, but Phyllis decided to take her chances. As they sipped their coffee, Phyllis urged Sharon to set aside their differences and work together to escape their predicament. Their captors soon delivered another riddle to their phones, which they quickly deciphered as a reference to their infamous chocolate fountain fight. The memory sparked another round of bickering, but eventually, both women admitted regret over how they had handled the situation. Phyllis speculated that their captor might be forcing them to confront their past conflicts to gain a broader perspective. Sharon agreed, acknowledging that their animosity ultimately stemmed from their shared history with Nick. Phyllis, growing impatient, began yelling at their captor, demanding answers. Sharon, however, remained calm, pointing out that they had followed the rules and deserved a fair resolution. The captor hinted at a potential reward for their cooperation, but Phyllis lashed out at Sharon, blaming her for showing fear and jeopardizing their chances. The tension between the two women escalated, and they declared that they couldn't work together. Sharon confidently asserted that she had outsmarted Phyllis before and could do it again, setting the stage for a fierce rivalry. As the episode concluded, it was clear that Sharon and Phyllis's captivity was far from over. With more riddles to solve and unresolved tensions simmering, the two women will need to find a way to coexist if they hope to escape. Meanwhile, Billy's frustration with Phyllis's secrecy threatens to derail their professional partnership, while Nick's suspicions about Sharon and Phyllis's disappearance continue to grow. Fans of The Young and the Restless can expect even more drama, twists, and emotional confrontations in the episodes to come. Stay tuned for further updates as the storylines unfold.